Hey y'all, welcome to another session of What Happened? I am your host Rhythm, and today's topic is about women who spoil their men. I have Miss Essence in the building.
Hey.
And we're gonna have a conversation about it. So y'all go grab a seat, and we're about to talk about it. All right, thank you, Essence, for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a
I
joy,
appreciate you for coming by. Thank you so much. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about women who spoil their men.
Okay.
Spoil their men, I'll talk country. Okay, so do you think it's okay for a woman to spoil their man?
Absolutely.
You
I see
do?
no problem with that at all. I think that's a way of showing appreciation and showing gratitude and your love for your man by doing that.
Okay, well, that's fair to say. In my opinion, I feel that it's okay for a woman to spoil their man if there is a balance.
Mm-hmm.
If there is a balance. My one of my love languages is just that. I like to spoil. I like to buy gifts. I like to shower my man with gifts and things that I like that I think that he would like. Things that I like for him. And that I think he would appreciate and like as well. And if it is a balance, I might like. I might don't like a lot of gifts. So I'm not saying he has to go and shower me with gifts. I might don't like doing a lot of house chores.
Okay.
He might hire a maid for me a couple of times a week. He might do some of the cleaning himself, or something like that. And I think that that is a balance and that works.
Oh, right.
I think the problem is when a woman does so much for the man that the man begins to not feel needed. And usually in situations like that, a man will step out.
Mm.
Don't
feel like
women,
much of a man, huh?
yeah, because okay, so here's the scenario: you dealing with a man, right? And he don't have much. You paying for all the food when you go out to eat. You paying for all the trips you take. You buying his clothes. You just kind of basically taking care of him. Whatever his situation is, whether he don't have the money, he don't want to go out and get the money, or whatever the situation is, whereas he don't have it and you doing.
Okay.
He might have some, but he don't have, you know what you have, and
Yeah.
you doing. And so a man needs to feel needed. And once a man don't feel needed, he starts to, doubt himself and feel low about himself, and you have to build him and up, and you have to do so much more because now he's not feeling like a man. And so what happens is you can spoil this man, you can do all these things for this man. However, the girl that's sleeping on the crates, mattress on the floor on the crate somewhere, smoking Newports past the green line, he over there with babies running around with the diapers hanging, just whatever, no food for just that type of female, no matter what nationality, that type of female, that he can go to, give her $40-$50, she can go get her nails done or something, and she gonna call all her friends, girl, because yeah, he came over here, he got my nails done, and she go buy her a little steak and shrimp dinner, because that's what they do, get the little steak and shrimp dinners and cook that on up real quick for him, and he feel like the man when he come over. She telling all the kids to hush, sit down, she giving him all the attention. It's all on him. He getting it all, and he feeling like he the man. He feeling like he done did something, because he getting the praise and he getting all that from there. And you wonder why he's over there doing that. It's because she's making him feel needed in some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the hiccup I have with women who overindulge with it, just do so much for it. So that's my view on women. But they spoil their men. Now some men are deserving of it. Like I said, it's a balance.
Yeah.
But sometimes women overcompensate.
So would you think sometimes maybe if a woman does too much, that may overwhelm a man, like with all the gifts that she's giving him, knowing that he can't give it back like that?
I mean, you have some men that'll just take it. It just will
definitely.
take. But you have a man. Okay, let me give you an example of a TV show. And Zach come in a show with nothing.
Okay.
And he's dating a girl, right? Okay. She has a hair shop. And dating Zach, and they, but she's footing everything. She's footing everything. She's footing everything. And again, in this show, Zach, I didn't even think about that, but Zach, he goes out and he deals with the lesser than, so to speak.
Okay.
Because she make him feel needed. She make him feel wanted, even though it's this little running the mill, but at that moment, and when you down on them and you can't, it's like, you can't lift me and then let me back down too, and so what she was doing really in the relationship was she was paying for everything, but then it was all in his face, and then he was cheating, so it didn't make no better, she was taking him back without the forgiveness, all that. So I'm saying to say, in that show, she had more than him, and he wanted to do it. He appreciated it, but he wanted to do more for her. And so as the show went on, he came into some money, and stuff, and he paid her back like $20,000 or $30,000 or something that she had gave him over the course of their relationship. He gave her a check for that, and he started. He moved on with someone else though, and bought a home and just showering her and just want to just be there and be that man. Because a man wants to be a man. We as mothers, we as women, we over nurture sometimes, and we're so independent. That a man will come into our life, and being that we're nurturers and that we're independent women, a man will come into our life and automatically things start getting handled for them. Because that's who we are. And they get too comfortable. And so you can get a man that will get too comfortable in it and just will rely on you handling everything instead of stepping up, because you want him to step up. And we get caught up in, I done been in this, been too long. I ain't, you don't want to turn back, but life, you can't give, moments are just, they so sparingly.
So I guess you got to just probably figure out, like, what's a decent amount. Like, you don't want to do it right when you first meet somebody to have them think that you're going to be taking care of them so they can get comfortable and feel like they got a woman that's going to just be forking everything out for them. So what would you say would be like a bare minimum? A medium? To figure out, like, a good time to, like, when you in the relationship, the relationship is doing good, and this man ain't just using you for you.
Okay, so listen, you have your intuition, and if you don't have nothing else, you have your guidance system, which is your feelings and your emotions and all of that guides you. You know when something feels right. When you're in alignment. When it feels good. You just know it. It's a feeling. You get it. And when something is off and something don't feel right, that's just what that is. And the moment you try to push it back and push it here, and people always running to God. Like, first of all, God, you ain't sent here without nothing. You got something. Use what you got. People run to God all the time saying, listen, give me a sign, help me find a way. Your sign is in your emotion and your feeling behind the emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's you have it. When something scares you, when you fight or flight, you just have all these emotions. When something feels good. It's like your taste buds. When something's sweet and something sour. You just know. And when you in something, if you don't deny what you know. You just know. It ain't. You just can't deny it. You cannot deny the red flags. You cannot deny everything that's put in front of you and how you feel about it.
Overlook it.
You cannot overlook it, because once you do, then you stuck wondering why, and you looking around for answers and questions, and it's all right there inside of you. It's right there. It's how you feel about it. When it's wrong. When something is off. When you go in, if your moral compass is like mine, because everybody's moral compass ain't the same. But if you go in the store and you pick something up that that you ain't willing to pay for or something, stealing. Let's just call a thing, right? You go in the store and try to steal, your heart get the racing. You just feel it. Just is a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just a feeling you get.
It's more of like, basically, so you just got to know. You got to take that up on your own. Excuse me, as far as like judgment, as to know, like, is this a man that's worthy of me investing basically in?
That's correct.